Good evening. Tonight we bring you to the heart of a city that never sleeps, a city whose pulse quickens with every election cycle. The energy in New York is palpable, and the stakes have never felt higher. Tonight, November 5th, New York City stands at a crossroads. The streets are alive with anticipation, and every corner buzzes with conversation about the future. The mayoral race has electrified the city, drawing out millions of voters from every borough. From the Bronx to Staten Island, from Queens to Brooklyn and Manhattan, New Yorkers of all backgrounds are making their voices heard. This isn't just another election. It's a battle for the city's future, with three candidates offering starkly different visions. Each campaign has sparked passionate debate, and the city is divided over which path to take. The drama has been intense. Mayor Eric Adams, once the frontrunner, shocked the city by dropping out. Yet his name remains on the ballot, adding a layer of unpredictability to an already volatile race. Andrew Cuomo, the former governor, is staging a dramatic comeback, hoping to reclaim the public's trust and steer the city through turbulent times. Meanwhile, Zohran Mamdani has energized a new progressive movement, inspiring young voters and longtime residents alike with bold promises of change and a vision for a more inclusive city. The stakes are sky high, and the city is buzzing with anticipation as polls close. Crowds gather in Times Square and living rooms across the 5 boroughs, anxiously awaiting the first results. Campaign headquarters are alive with hope and anxiety. Volunteers make last-minute calls, strategists pore over early data, and candidates brace themselves for the outcome that could reshape their careers and the city itself. Tonight, New York isn't just picking a mayor. It's making a statement about its identity and its future. The choices made tonight will reflect the city's values, its priorities, and its dreams for the years ahead. The city's choice will echo far beyond its borders, sending ripples across the nation and the world. As the results come in, all eyes are on New York, waiting to see which vision will shape the next chapter of this iconic city. At the heart of this race are 3 men with radically different stories, each representing a unique vision for New York's future. Their backgrounds, beliefs, and ambitions couldn't be more different, yet all 3 are vying for the chance to shape the city at a pivotal moment. Zohran Mamdani, the Democratic nominee, is a young, progressive assemblyman from Queens. He's become the face of a new generation of leaders, channeling the energy of grassroots activists and everyday New Yorkers. His campaign is built on a promise to fight for affordable housing, protect tenants, and expand workers' rights. Mamdani's supporters see him as a bold reformer, unafraid to challenge the status quo and push for sweeping change in a city that's long been dominated by establishment politics. His stunning primary win over Andrew Cuomo sent shockwaves through the city's political establishment, signaling a seismic shift in the balance of power. For many, it was a sign that New Yorkers are hungry for new ideas and a more inclusive vision of leadership. Andrew Cuomo, the former governor, is attempting a dramatic comeback, running as an independent centrist after scandal and defeat. Once a dominant force in state politics, Cuomo is now fighting to restore his reputation and prove that experience still matters. He's positioning himself as a steady hand in turbulent times, promising pragmatic solutions and a return to stability. His supporters, many of whom remember his years in office, see him as the experienced leader the city needs to navigate uncertainty. They believe his knowledge of government and ability to get things done are exactly what New York requires right now. Curtis Sliwa, the Republican, is a streetwise populist and founder of the Guardian Angels. Known for his trademark red beret and decades of activism, Sliwa has built his campaign on promises of law and order, public safety, and a return to the days when New Yorkers felt secure on their streets and subways. He's appealing to voters who are frustrated with rising crime and eager for a leader who isn't afraid to take action. Each candidate offers a distinct path forward: Mamdani's progressive revolution, Cuomo's steady hand, and Sliwa's tough-on-crime approach. Their campaigns reflect the city's diversity and the competing hopes of its people. The choice facing New Yorkers is both clear and consequential. It's not just about picking a mayor, it's about deciding what kind of city New York will become in the years ahead. Across the 5 boroughs, voters are weighing not just policies, but values, priorities, and the very direction of their city. Conversations are happening everywhere, from busy streets to quiet living rooms, as New Yorkers debate the future. The outcome of this election will set a new course for the 5 boroughs, shaping the destiny of New York for years to come. Voter turnout has shattered records. Over 1.85 million New Yorkers cast ballots before 6 p.m., the highest in decades. The city's polling stations, from Manhattan to the far reaches of the Bronx and Staten Island, have been packed since the early hours. People from every walk of life, students, parents, seniors, and first-time voters, have braved long lines and chilly weather, determined to make their voices heard. The sheer volume of participation is a testament to the urgency and passion driving this election. This surge is a direct response to the high stakes and the clear choices on the ballot. New Yorkers know that what happens today will shape the city's future for years to come, and they're not sitting this one out. The sense of responsibility is palpable, with voters discussing issues and candidates as they wait their turn. Mamdani's movement mobilized young and progressive voters, energizing a new generation to get involved. Social media campaigns, grassroots organizing, and peer-to-peer outreach have brought thousands of first-time voters to the polls, many of whom say they're voting for change and a more inclusive city. Cuomo's comeback drew loyalists and critics alike, reigniting old debates and bringing out voters who hadn't participated in years. His campaign's message of experience and stability resonated with many, while others showed up to voice their opposition. And Sliwa tapped into outer borough frustration, rallying communities that often feel overlooked by City Hall. His supporters, many from Queens, Brooklyn, and the Bronx, say they're voting for a voice that understands their daily struggles. The Board of Elections is bracing for a final count that could top 2 million. Staff are working around the clock, sorting ballots and preparing for what could be a historic tally. The anticipation is building as every vote is counted. This is a citywide awakening, with lines snaking around blocks and energy in every neighborhood. From Harlem to Bay Ridge, the excitement is contagious. Neighbors greet each other, volunteers hand out snacks, and the mood is one of hope and determination. High turnout means surprises are possible. New voters can upend expectations. Poll workers are seeing faces they've never seen before, and longtime observers say this election feels different, more unpredictable, and more alive. Campaigns have worked overtime, knowing every vote could tip the balance. Volunteers have knocked on doors, made phone calls, and stayed up late strategizing, all in hopes of reaching just a few more undecided voters. Whoever wins will have a powerful mandate from an engaged electorate. The winner will inherit a city that's more involved, more vocal, and more united in its desire for progress. It's a victory for democracy itself. The act of voting, of coming together to decide the city's future, is a reminder of the power people hold when they participate. New Yorkers have made it clear their voices matter. Each ballot cast is a statement of hope, a demand to be heard, and a promise to keep fighting for a better city. The city's future is being decided by more people than ever before, and tonight, New York stands as a shining example of democracy in action. Tonight's winner will make history. Mamdani could become the city's first Muslim mayor and its youngest in generations, a triumph for progressives. Cuomo's victory would mark a stunning political resurrection, rewriting the rules of comebacks. Sliwa, if victorious, would be a rare Republican mayor, signaling a dramatic shift in city politics. Each outcome carries deep symbolic weight and will ripple far beyond New York. The city isn't just choosing a leader, it's choosing a narrative for the future. The stakes have never been higher. At 9 p.m., the city holds its breath as polls close. Campaign headquarters are electric, supporters tense, cameras rolling, everyone waiting for the first results. Over 2 million votes must be counted, with early voting numbers expected soon. These first results will set the tone for the night as strategists hunt for signs of strength in key neighborhoods. Across the city, speculation runs wild. Did turnout boost Mamdani? Did Cuomo's experience sway moderates? Is there a hidden Sliwa surge? The tension is palpable, a shared citywide drama. Counting will take time, and the lead may swing as different areas report. Key battlegrounds will be watched closely for clues. Every update will be scrutinized. For candidates and supporters, the wait feels endless. This isn't just a New York story. It's a national one. The outcome will be read as a signal of America's political mood after Trump's return to the White House. A Mamdani win would energize the left. A Cuomo or Sliwa victory could signal a shift toward moderation or a new urban republicanism. The nation is watching New York alongside other key races, looking for trends and momentum. A big win here could reshape national narratives and strategies. New York has always set trends in politics as well as culture. Tonight, its choice will offer lessons for the whole country. High turnout brought challenges, chief among them, confusion over New York's fusion voting system. Candidates appear on multiple party lines, leaving many voters perplexed. Even Elon Musk weighed in, calling the ballot design confusing and raising questions about election integrity. Voter education groups scrambled to help, but many spent extra time in the booth, double-checking their choices. In a close race, ballot confusion could matter. Election officials defend the process, but the debate over ballot design and voting rules is sure to continue. Tonight's drama highlights the need for clarity in how we vote. The ghost of Mayor Eric Adams haunts this election. Though he dropped out, his name remained on the ballot, creating a potential spoiler effect. Adams didn't endorse anyone, leaving his supporters adrift and possibly siphoning votes from the main contenders. In a tight race, every vote for Adams could be decisive. His lingering presence is a wild card, a reminder that even absent politicians can shape outcomes. The Adams factor will be a key subplot as results come in. No matter who wins, New York is entering a new era. The next mayor faces urgent challenges: affordability, public safety, schools, and post-pandemic recovery. Mamdani would push a bold progressive agenda, taking on real estate and finance, and making the city a laboratory for left-wing policy. Cuomo would focus on management, infrastructure, and restoring order, but would have to unite a divided city. Sliwa would prioritize law and order, promising aggressive policing and a populist shakeup of City Hall. The city's future will be shaped by the path chosen tonight. New Yorkers are not just picking a person, they're choosing a future. Tomorrow begins a new chapter in the city's storied history.